Hey everyone, it's Sue. Welcome to the hashtag lovesummerart collaboration event. And I'm excited to share this with you because I made a card. I have not made a card in probably, I don't know, a year or two. So I wanted to come on here and just show you what I did. This particular project is, I say, 100% inspired by my fellow YouTube creators. So as I go along, I'm going to mention who inspired me and that type of thing, because it's just amazing how much we overlap with one another, how much we learn from one another. We pick up techniques and styles, but we can do our own thing with it. But oh my gosh, what a great place to learn is here on YouTube. So this card was totally inspired by Mandy, who is Amused Muse. That's hard to say. I'll put her link below. She had just done a video on a card that she had created, and I'm going to show you what I did here. So I took some black cardstock, which is this right here. Don't remember where I got it from. I think I got it online, but anyways, it is a little bit textured. So I took that cardstock and I took these three colors of paint. So these I actually got for $1.50 each at Walmart in their clearance section. And these are the two colors, orange and yellow. I just got them like a week ago. Awesome, right? As well as this paint, which I also got for $1.50. So I was pretty happy with that. That was fun to do, right? So I first I added some of this, which I had also gotten at Walmart, but probably a couple of years ago. And it's made to add in with acrylic paint. And what it does is it increases the transparency and flow. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to really have a very fluid paint. And when I get to the flower part, I'll really explain why I did want that. But, so I took the black cardstock and I took the paints, and I first took my brush and I just put paint all over it, those three colors, all three of those colors. And then I built on top of it. And what I ended up using, probably the third layer on here, is I used one of these sponges, which I got at the dollar store. And see this side right here? You can just see where I took some paint and used the sponge on top of it. I did it with both the pink and the white, because it was looking just a little bit too dark for me. I do have some of the black showing through, which I like. I like that. So when you have a piece of cardstock, you cut it in 4, so it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, and you come out with the A2 size card. And so I took that, and then I'm like, oh, well, Mandy had a beautiful flower that she created on hers. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but a while back, probably a year and a half ago or so, maybe even more, Shannon Green, also a YouTuber, you all know her, she did a video on how to cut flowers. And ever since then, I've been hooked. So thank you, Shannon. I'm still hooked on making these things. And they're a lot of fun. They're very easy to make. I even used some of the Daddy Van's furniture polish on the top, because what I did, so let me explain how I made these, not how I cut them, but what I used. So somebody at work had given me this paper, 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. It's probably from about 2005. No, it's 2003. Whoops. 2003. And never heard of the scrapbook company before, but the pattern side looks like this, so it's just little dots. So I figured that would be great for my flowers. And you can certainly see the dots. And I wanted the paint to be more transparent because of that. I wanted that pattern to show through. So for the flowers, I took the paint and this gloss medium, maybe about 2 parts paint, 1 part gloss medium, and I just painted this pattern paper. I painted the whole entire thing pink. Then I cut them in squares, and then I cut out the flowers a la Shannon Green. So another big part of YouTube. Love it. Been using it for years. You know, one idea, and this is actually, Mandy actually did this. She took a flat back pearl and she put it right in the middle of her flower that she put on her card. I mean, how cute is that? That's stinking cute, right? So I'm just going to move these to the side just a little bit. Another person that has inspired me, I thought about even using this like in the middle of a flower, and like one of these, like if you look right here. And I got this at Amazing Savings. Rosa Aquino, you totally enabled me. So I got this the other day at Amazing Savings. So I'll probably end up using some of these. Well, I'm not going to take it out. In the middle of the flowers as well. Then, on top of all that, so I looked further for some more pieces to put in the middle of the flowers. Now, if I get rid of this little button right here, these pieces I bought from a stash from Jamie, who is Poet Spice here on YouTube. Thank you, Jamie. Love them. If you have any more really intricate little dainty pieces like these, let me know. I would love to purchase another D-stash with stuff like this. Love it. Love, love, love. So that's another YouTuber for you that has totally inspired me. Now this little button I just had in my stash, and I think I'm going to put it in the middle of that flower. I like it a lot. It's kind of plain, but I like that it's plain. And I did go and I pulled out my little stash of stuff that I haven't looked at in a while. Because I'm telling you, this whole hashtag, lovesummerart, oh my gosh, I am so inspired by it, because it's just got, I have like 6 projects going at once in like a day. I'm like, I want to do everything that I'm seeing. I am so inspired. So I'll take my tacky glue and I'll go ahead and add that little button in there. And this is going to go to somebody at work next week. And I'll show you here how I put it all together. So I have my doily. This particular doily is from Stampin' Up. Don't know how old it is. Don't know if they still have them. But it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. The other card I used this doily, and this was from Party City. So see, that's that one. It's a little bit plainer. So all I do is I'm going to go ahead and take my matte gel, and since I used acrylic paint on the base of this card right here, it's fine. It's not going to go anywhere. It's all dried, right? So it's not going to react like dilutions or, you know, anything like that that reacts with water. So I put some down, and then I like to just go over the top. And I'm just going to put like a little coat, just so that it all looks the same. I want the card to look unified. And so that's that. Isn't that pretty already? Oh, I just love it. I love this background. When I saw Mandy do her card, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. I want to do that. So I'm going to take this, which I did use a stencil. I used, let me see if I can grab it real quick. This stencil, which you can tell is well loved. I purchased it from Housewares on Etsy. And so that's the white on top of it. So all I'm going to do is take some of my tacky glue, and you can see I did not go to the end. I did not go all the way to the end of the leaves. And I did that on purpose because I do want it to have a little bit of dimension, yet I don't want the leaves sticking straight up. So I think I'm going to put this in the middle here. And then I'll probably end up putting something smack in the middle. And yes, I know the glue is showing. I know it is. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm probably going to put, I don't know what I'm going to put in the middle. And I don't remember if this particular glue dries clear, but maybe I'll do something like that. I don't want to get it too thick, but these cards I'm going to use at work, so it's not, not like I'm going to be mailing them. All right, so before I mess this up, that's it. This, like I said, will fit on an A2 size card, and which is what I used here. And I don't know if I mentioned already, but I used to make a lot of cards for Operation Right Home. So I want to give a shout out to Sandy Allnock here on YouTube as well. If you want to learn how to make cards, that lady is one talented lady. So that's it. So I just want to give a shout out to Cinnamon Cooney for the awesome #LoveSummerArt collaboration event. If you haven't checked her out yet, go check out her on YouTube, and she's called The Art Sherpa on YouTube. And thanks everybody on YouTube for this inspiration. Again, I haven't made a card in a long time. I was burnt out from making so many cards, and it just feels awesome to do this again. So thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe, like, comment. Thank you to all my subbies, especially all my new subbies. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye, everybody.